Canis is a genus of canids containing 7 to 10 extant species. Species of this genus are distinguished by their moderate to large size, their massive, well-developed skulls and dentition, long legs, and comparatively short ears and tails. Etymology. The generic name Canis means dog in Latin. The term canine comes from the adjective form caninus, from which the term canine tooth is also derived. The canine family has prominent canine teeth, used for killing their prey. The word canis is cognate to the Greek word kron, which means dog. Taxonomy. In 1758, the taxonomist Linnaeus published in Systema Naturae a categorization of species which included the species forming the Canis genus. The list included the dog-like carnivores, the domestic dog, wolves, foxes and jackals, wolves, dogs and dingoes. Wolves, dogs, and dingoes are subspecies of Canis lupus. The original referent of the English word wolf, the Eurasian wolf, is called C. L. lupus to distinguish it from other wolf subspecies, such as the Indian wolf, the Arabian wolf, or the Tibetan wolf. Some experts have suggested some subspecies of C. lupus be considered Canis species distinct from C. lupus. These include Central Asia's Himalayan wolf, and the Indian wolf, as well as the North America's red wolf and eastern wolf. The dingo, from Australasia, and the domestic dog are also considered subspecies of C. lupus, although they are not commonly referred to or thought of as wolves, coyotes, jackals, and wolves. C. lupus is but one of many Canis species called wolves, most of which are now extinct and little known to the general public. One of these, however, the dire wolf, Canis dirus, has gained fame for the thousands of specimens found and displayed at the La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles, California. The dire wolf is an example of the word wolf being applied to a canid other than C. lupus. Other examples include Canis simensis, which has undergone many popular name changes, as its intermediate morphology had caused some to think of it as a jackal or a fox. But current taxonomic and genetic consensus is reflected in its official name, the Ethiopian wolf. Canis species too small to attract the word wolf are called coyotes in the Americas and jackals elsewhere. Although these may not be more closely related to each other than they are to C. lupus, they are, as fellow Canis species, all more closely related to wolves and domestic dogs than they are to foxes, maned wolves, or other canids which do not belong to the genus Canis. The word jackal is applied to 3 distinct species of this group: the side-striped and black-backed jackals, found in sub-Saharan Africa, and the golden jackal, found across southwestern and south-central Asia, and the Balkans. While North America has only one small-sized species, the coyote, it has become very widespread, moving into areas once occupied by wolves. They can be found across much of mainland Canada, in every state of the contiguous United States, all of Mexico except the Yucatan Peninsula, and the Pacific and central areas of Central America, ranging as far as western Panama. African migration. In 2015, a study of mitochondrial genome sequences and whole genome nuclear sequences of African and Eurasian canids indicated that extant wolf-like canids have colonized Africa from Eurasia at least 5 times throughout the Pliocene and Pleistocene, which is consistent with fossil evidence suggesting that much of African canid fauna diversity resulted from the immigration of Eurasian ancestors, likely coincident with Plio-Pleistocene climatic oscillations between arid and humid conditions. When comparing the African and Eurasian golden jackals, the study concluded that the African specimens represented a distinct monophyletic lineage that should be recognized as a separate species, Canis anthus, according to a phylogeny derived from nuclear sequences. The Eurasian golden jackal diverged from the wolf-coyote lineage 1.9 million years ago, but the African golden wolf separated 1.3 million years ago. Mitochondrial genome sequences indicated the Ethiopian wolf diverged from the wolf-coyote lineage slightly prior to that. Gallery: gray wolf, eastern wolf, red wolf, coyote, dire wolf, African golden wolf, golden jackal, Ethiopian wolf, black-backed jackal, side-striped jackal. Timeline and relationships.